Hello guys, and welcome back to another map first impressions video. Today we're going to take a look at BallinCraig Estate 2017. It says, "Welcome to BallinCraig Estate, a small dairy farm in the heart of Northern Ireland. The map has 2 farms, 19 fields, a village, a machinery dealer, and an agricultural merchant. The map is mainly grassland based with 2 barley fields to grow for straw. The map contains a lot of features including animated gates, lights and doors, a special silage barrier that will allow you to fill the pit from the back, seasons compatibility, challenging terrain and tight lanes, high detailed foliage and building textures." This map can be found over at the farmingsimulator.com website in the mod hub. This map is in the beta section and is currently for PC and Mac only. Let's go ahead and take a look. Well, let's jump on in. So we're going to, let's just go ahead and leave all this stuff checked. We're going to leave the gator checked and pull up the log. So I'm going to start, now that we've got the straw add-on pack, I'm going to start leaving that checked because I have found some maps where the straw add-on pack does not seem to work so well. In fact, some maps the add-on pack crashes the game. So as you can see, the log map loaded up very fast and free of errors. So here we are at the main farm. Let's go ahead and look at the map itself. So as you can see, this is a very small, quaint little map. Zoom on in here to the PDA. You see we own fields 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we have 3 grass fields in one of the barley fields. Field 11 is the other barley field. And there's a total of 18 fields on the map. Now the PDA says 19 fields. I'm not sure if maybe this is a field that's not numbered. Maybe that's what 19 is. But at any rate, I don't see 19 on the, I'll just see 18. So we have all our standard crops on this map, with the exception of sugarcane. Now let's go ahead, as you can see, we own fields 7, 8, 9, and 10. Also take note, all of these grass fields can be plowed, so we can fertilize them to maximize our output. We have one main sell point on the map, and we start the video in hard mode, so there's nothing in the various silo. And then we have a wool sell point. Let's go ahead and take a look. Here's our list of starting equipment. Start with a fair list of starting equipment. All of it's fairly new. None of it is leased. And let's take a look. Let's go ahead and take out a little bit of a loan. Won't need a whole lot, and you'll see why in a minute. Now take a look at the animals. We have sheep and cows on this map. I don't know why pigs are listed here. We don't have any pigs, so don't buy any. There's no facilities for pigs on the map as best I could find. Let's jump back here and look. Yeah, see, we have cows, we have sheep. We don't have pigs. So don't be getting your pigs here because you're not going to be able to make use of them. You also have note, start with 25 cows. So nothing is in the feed troughs, so if you're going to play with seasons, it's best to get that stuff in the feed troughs as fast as possible. You won't have grass if you're starting with seasons because you'll start in spring where all the grass is already knocked down. And we do not have a storage capacity on a silo. So this is telling me that we don't have a traditional silo. If we're going to keep our grain, we're going to have to tip it on the ground or put in a placeable silo. All right, let's take a look around the main farm itself. Here's our spawn point right outside the front door. See the nice rolling hills here of the grasslands. So I guess this map will let you kind of be a kind of play the role of the grassman on YouTube. Here we've got some of our starting equipment. Actually, let's take a look at that starting equipment. I have to apologize, guys. I've taken a couple weeks off of doing map videos. I had kind of a supply bank of map videos already done up. So it's been like 2 weeks since I've done one. I'm a little rusty. So you see we've got 2 tractors here that both New Holland, the T5 and the 8340. range in horsepower from 117 to 125. Got our front loader arms with pallet fork, bale spike, and round bale fork. Got the small 1660 harvester with the grain header and its header trailer. Got the little Brantner trailer, the small cultivator and small plow, the super small starting seeder. It's all small equipment, obviously. Got the little fertilized sprayer or spreader, side mower, the tedder, a Kuhn rake. Now this, it's not a small rake. I would probably, if I'm playing this map, swap this out for a little bar rake that you can find out there. Got the round baler and a water trailer. While we're here, let's go ahead and lease up our gator so we can make use of him. And let's hit the reset point and see where it resets to. Oh, interesting. It resets down here by field 10. That's rather interesting. Here we've got some of our hay and our harvest equipment. Go ahead and check out the price here of field 6. Field 6 is 1.47 hectares, $23,000. Of course, there isn't emission on the field because it is a grass field. Let's go on up here. Here's our 25 cows. Looks like there's 3 fields up here, all that we can buy, fairly close to each other. Field 3 is 0.61 hectares. Field 5 is 2.44 hectares. And field 4 is 0.97 hectares, $16,000. Like I said, we got a bunch of little small fields on this map. But there's your cows. Can't get in here to the pasture to possibly mow that also. Or actually, it looks like we're going to have to get, no, it looks like get there around the side. Here we got another gate. Come in here and water our cows. Come through here with the feed trough. Here we've got some more feed triggers here. Yep. As you can see, we've got lights here. We can flip. Is this door open? Does indeed. Now let's see if we can't figure out where we deliver our cows. Thinking that we bring them into here. Let's see. No. Alright, let's go around the back. Now this is the silage pit. So you can come around back here and dump in here. See, we got our F1 menu. Now you may be thinking, oh, how in the heck am I going to get silage out of this thing? Well, it's kind of interesting. Not sure if I really like it, but it's kind of interesting. Come up here and we click, and this whole wall drops, and now we can empty our bunker. And we come over here and we right click to raise the door again. I'd say the only thing I really don't like about it is the fact that it just disappears into the concrete. I'd like if it, maybe these had dips or cutouts of the concrete, so when it lowered, you would see that, and that when the door lowered, you would see the top there, and not so much just concrete. It is a rather interesting setup. So here's your field of barley that you own, and let's go through here because I want to show you this. These are legit silage bales that you get from the start. So take that, you get 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19 silage bales from the start. That's pretty cool. Then we have our sheep area. see here, where do we unload our sheep at? Not here. Get our water trough for our sheep. We have our grass trough for our sheep. And this is where we're going to buy our sheep. Let's go ahead and buy us up some. So I'm not too keen on these static sheep in here. You know, I'd like to have seen, you know, either no sheep at all or some animated sheep in here. But there we've got our animated sheep out here in the pasture. Another animated, lots of gates. Lots of gates here. Got some, here's our water trailer. Got some animated, or some static cows again. Not so big on the static animals. Really don't, here's where we buy our cows. Just buy a few more, just to do it. Make sure the trigger actually works. We lost money. These gates don't work, so we can't use them. Got our fuel trigger here, it looks like. Though it does not, there it is. Yep, it's on the map. Alright, let's take a look in here. Got our maintenance trigger. And here's two of our tractors, a round baler. Here's some of our equipment. There's the forks. Bale grab for the round bales. Let's go over here and where's field 10? Field 10 is this direction. How do we get to field 10? This is field 5. We'll run over here and there are no collisions in the hedges. Alright, so here's the reset point. So, if you play with crop destruction, know when you reset, you're going to be destroying your grass here. So be careful for that. We are on the field, the map boundary. So I will back out a little bit so we can kind of look around. Look across the map, and that's basically the whole map right there. That is it. It's a nice little small map. Nothing huge. Let's see if we can't figure out how to get the heck out of here. Like field 10, you can only access field 10 through field 9. Let's go ahead and open up this gate. And looks like field 9, you can't get through there. There's a gate. See if we can get in down here. Or if we have to go through there. Oh my, if we got to go through there, we got just a little bit of a way in. I don't see a gate down here. Oh, there is one. Sorry. Go through this gate. Let's do a little 360 here. The field 11, which is directly in front of us, that is the other crop field, the field of barley. So this is the little village. Not a lot going on here. Just some houses. We have a fuel station to refuel our tractors and whatnot, and a nice little church. And just a little bit further up the road here. Jump in cab so we can kind of see what's going on. Here is the vehicle shop. Just going to turn around here. Here's our vehicle shop. We have our shop trigger and our repair cell trigger, customized trigger. Got nice nice graphics on here. I like this. BallinCraig commercial garage. Got good cheap service. Agriculture oils. I like those signs on the building. Not too keen about the tree coming through the wall, but still, it's a nice little quaint little building. All right. There's nothing up the other way. That's the end of the road. Let's see what we got through here. Oops. This is probably just access into some more of these grasslands, or grass fields. So I really like this map. I think it's a nice little quaint map that you can use to you know, just if you want to just do some grass work, you just want sheep, you want to do a sheep only map or a cow only map, you're not looking to do something crazy with a huge number of cows or sheep, then this would probably be good for you. We've got fairly small fields here, so it's going to be pretty hard to get a whole lot of bales out of here, but still can fertilize all this grass. So go ahead and explore some more. It looks like maybe field 13 might be the biggest field on the map. Let's go over there and check out that size. Field 12 is directly to our right, and field 11 is to our left. Let's go ahead and check and see if there is going to be a field with a mission on it. It's going to be field 11. No missions available on field 11 either. So there are no missions to be had on this map. So you're going to have to pay full price for these fields, which isn't all that much because the fields aren't that big to begin with. Might not have collisions on the hedges, but we do have collisions on trees. Alright, let's move up here and see what field price of field 13 is. Field 13 is 1.7 hectares, $27,000. Okay. I want to show you this up here. This is really cool. Uh-oh. I thought this was a really interesting treatment up here. This gate. So here we have the no numbered field to our left. And field 15 is directly ahead of us. Field 16 is to our right. But what I thought was really cool was this little area right here. Open up our gate. This is just decoration. That doesn't open, but it's just decoration. But we could get through to the field this way. So I thought that was a cool little building here. It's something so easily that could have just been left out. Really can't do anything with it, but I just think it's a nice little touch. You could probably see where this unnumbered meadow here could have been at one point in time maybe a sheep area, or maybe it's a secondary pasture for cows. You could, if you're rotating your cows out of the pasture over there, you could trailer them, bring them over here, and unload them, and let them graze over here, while the grass over there is maybe recovering, or something like that. So I thought that was a really cool detail. Let's back on up here. And there's not a whole lot more to be seen on the map. This is a really good angle. See all the nice fields. Would have been interesting if these hedges did have collisions on them to just make it a little bit more of a challenging because we've got collisions on the fence posts, but we can drive through the hedges. So that's kind of a little bit of a cheat as far as difficulties go. So the description said that there were 2 farms. Well, this is your second little farm. It's basically just a collection of buildings. Not a lot going on here. More static animals. But in here we've got a couple seed pallets. These fertilizer pallets. Those are fertilizer pallets. Now we've got our spreader and our seeder, cultivator, and our plow in here. And not a giant fan of these static animals. And tucked away here is our little Brantner trailer. So that's going to be a fun time getting it backed into there and put away. And this isn't really anything. For some reason I thought that was access into field 2. But that's the second farm, if you will. I wouldn't really call it a farm per se, but it'll work. So head on up here. And this is where all of the retail stuff is. All of your sell points are up here in this little corner. Let's go through yet another animated gate. Right. So what do we have up in here? Well, we've got our animal buy point right here. There's our animal trigger. Across the way over here we have ourselves what appears to be, zoom in a little bit, bales, wool. Okay. This is just a fill point, I believe, for seed and fertilizer. Over here we have the bale, hay, straw, and grass sell point. Got some nice deco grass bales here. We have our grain dump for our grain sell point, and our wool sell point right here. So that's pretty much, let's get rid of that. That's the map. There's not a lot going on. It's nice, it's small, it's simple, and I like it. I like it a lot. If you're looking for just a diversion, you're into playing with some little equipment, or you want to try to play with some little equipment, this might be a cool map to get into MR, more realistic mod, or something like that. So here you go. It's BallinCraig Estate. It's over at the Mod Hub in the FarmingSimulator.com website, or in the in-game Mod Hub. You'll find it in the beta section. If you like this video, please consider clicking the like button. If you're not a subscriber, please go ahead and subscribe. We try to do map videos every Tuesday and Thursday. We also are currently doing a Let's Play series on Midtown USA every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'd like to direct your attention to some of the folks in the description. They all put out really awesome YouTube content. I encourage you to check them out and see. There might be stuff in there that you find interesting, and I encourage you to go check those folks out. So until next time, guys, happy farming.